Hello people, welcome back. Stefan here, and this is the first video in 2021. I hope everybody started their year right, and I hope this year is gonna be better than the last one. If you saw my last video, you know that I said that gear doesn't matter, but sometimes gear does matter. But this is not why we are here today. Today I'm gonna transform my A7 III into a cinema camera. I'm gonna give you my reasons why I'm doing this. First is because I'm starting to dive more and more into documentary type of filmmaking, and I need a rig to film stuff handheld, and that's why I'm doing this. And second, and this is more like a superficial type of thing, but apparently it is a thing, everybody online is saying the same thing. If you have a built up rig and stuff like that, you can charge more. Now I don't know if you can apply this in Romania, but apparently in some parts of the world you can do that. So it is what it is. First thing that you need when you're starting to build up a cinema rig, you're gonna need a cage. This one is from Nicey Rig. It is an older model. I know that they have a newer model out there, but it was 80 euros, I think, if I'm not wrong, with the top handle. More on this later. So you need this cage because this is going to be the body, and you have a lot of mounting options, like this rosette mount over here, and you have a lot of holes, 1/4 inch, so you can put a lot of things on this. So first thing, cage on the camera. One thing that you should know when you're starting to rig your camera and stuff like that, you're gonna need a multi-tool, because you're gonna have a lot of parts that needs to be tightened down. So this is something that everyone should have. Okay, now that this thing is nice and secure right here, this is how the camera is looking until now. So the next thing that is going on the camera cage is a top handle. This top handle that I showed you earlier. This is good for two particular reasons. First is that you have another grip point on your camera cage, and the second is more a functional thing, because you can take those top-down shots. So next thing, top handle. Now the rig is looking something like this. With the top handle, everything is nice and secure right there. And now the next thing on the list is the lens. The lens selection for A7 III is a really good one. You can have a lot of lenses from Sigma, from Tamron and stuff like that, even Samyang or Rokinon, whatever. You can have prime lenses, zoom lenses. You have a lot of options. There are a lot of good manual lenses that you can adapt to the A7 III, but my pick is this Helios 58 f2. This is coming off my vintage lens, vintage camera. This is a vintage lens, and this is actually worldwide renowned for the swirly bokeh, for the swirly bokeh. This is a Russian lens, all metal, and the Helios, the name is actually coming from the Greek language, and Helios was the god of sun. So I don't know how they thought about it, but this is a really nice lens. I think you can find this lens on eBay for 80 bucks in a really good condition, and it's a really good option for the A7 III. And if you want to put this on the A7 III, you're gonna need an adapter, and this is a really cheap one from Newer. I never know how they are called and stuff like that. So you're just gonna put this like this here. This is how it's looking with the adapter, and then you can just put this on the Sony, just like that. After you hear that click, so this is how it's looking on the camera. It's not that big, so it's not that front heavy, even if it's a metal lens, and it's not putting that much of a pressure on the mount over here. The next thing that is going on the rig is this cable clamp right here. You're gonna see later why this is really important, and why you really need to have this thing on your rig. Okay, now that the cable clamp is installed, it's looking something like this. We're gonna need the next thing of this camera rig, and this is a really good monitor. I went with this Fieldworld F5 Pro. It's a really good monitor. It's under 150 bucks. I'm gonna leave a link down below in the description with the review of this thing. So this is gonna go on the top like that, and you can see everything, and you can frame stuff better when you're filming with this, and you don't need to use the screen on the back of the camera. So this is the next thing that we're gonna install. Okay, now that I installed the monitor, the rig is starting to have a little bit of shape. We're gonna need power for the monitor, and I went with this mammoth of a battery. This is the NPF batteries from Sony. You can find this for cheap. I think this is 40 bucks or something like that. I personally went with like a big one because I don't really want to like change a lot of batteries all the time. So this is going on the back right here. And we have power. Next thing that we're gonna need the HDMI cable from the monitor to the A7 III. What I don't like about the A7 III, and I think a lot of people talked about this already, I don't like the fact that the camera has like the mini micro HDMI, whatever. I really wanted to have like a full size HDMI. I know that the A7S III has it, but that camera, it's a lot of money and I can't really afford it right now. So we're gonna stick with this thing until we're gonna upgrade. So this is going on the side right here, and then just like that. And if you remember, I told you earlier that this part of the rig is gonna be like really important, because this is actually keeping, like this cable clamp right here is actually keeping my HDMI in the A7 III, so it's not going all the way like that, and it's not gonna break if I'm gonna put like the rig somewhere. So this is how the rig is looking until now. It is a little bit front heavy because of this battery right here, but the weight is manageable and is not such a big deal. The next really important thing that you should have on your rig, it's audio, and for my audio option I went with this Rode Video Micro. Beside the fact that this is like a really good microphone, I went with this like particular one because it's like a smaller, it has like a small form factor, and I don't really want to have like a big bulky microphone. So this is going right here on the side of my monitor arm, and I'm tightening it down, and then this is going all the way into the camera just like that. So this is how it's looking. You still have like a lot of space to like keep the rig from the top handle, but I like to have like another grip point, and that's why I went with this mini wooden handle from Small Rig. What I like about this particular one is the fact that you have like the Allen key right here, so it is with a magnet, so you're not gonna like lose it if you like need that Allen key. But what I don't like about this one is the fact that this one is not like with a NATO rail, because it would have been easier to mount, but it's fine. For 30 bucks it's fine. So this is going just like on the side of the rig right here, and then you have like another grip point. Always make sure that you're gonna tighten these things down, because you don't want to have like a flimsy handle. So this is how the rig is looking right now with this like side handle. So if you want to film like this, you have like two like grip points, and you can see everything on the monitor right here. Or if you have like the top handle and you film something like this, so it's really nice to have like another grip point right there. There are moments when you're filming handheld and you need a little bit of light, like let's say for example you're filming like a music video and you need to have like a shot with a little bit of light from this side right here. What I like about this Small Rig mini wooden handle is the fact that it comes with a cold shoe mount, so I can put like my ALM line right here. I'm just gonna tighten this thing down just like that. So when I'm filming and I need a little bit of light, I have this small light right here, and if I want to have like a colored gel on it or something like that, I'm just gonna put a colored gel. This is how it's looking, so that's another nice thing to have on your rig right there. And last but not least, because sometimes let's say you're gonna have like an interview or something like that, and you want to like go from like a tripod or something like that like really fast into the handheld mode, this is the last part of this rig. This is a quick release plate that is going underneath right here, just like that. And now if I'm filming something on a tripod, I'm just gonna put like the whole rig on the tripod. I'm filming what I need, and I'm just taking it out with the quick release plate, and then I'm going into the handheld mode. That's it, people. This is my rig. If I'm gonna like add something, I'm probably gonna make an update, but for now this is my cinema rig. I'm gonna put links of the things that I used to build this rig in the description, and if you found some value in this video, just hit that like button, subscribe, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.